Just volleyball game. Allow our dear peace to always reign in our hearts. We ask this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Number 9, Parker Cash. Number 11, Capri Ferguson. Number 7, Abby Trice. Number 13, Juniper Schwartzman. And number 8, Avery Wolf. And now the starting lineup for Peoria Notre Dame Irish.
All right, welcome back, Irish volleyball fans. We're here for the junior varsity match between Peoria Notre Dame and our visitors from Galesburg, the Galesburg streets. The Irish freshman team took care of business in a very tidy, efficient manner in the first game with 25-17, 25-18 wins. We're hoping for the same thing from the JV here. They're just doing the starting lineups here for both teams. I'd like to give a shout out here really quick at the start to our sponsors for our volleyball live streams, OSF Healthcare, Jason Becker, Pediatrics, and Dries Brothers Plumbing. We thank them very much for their support of Irish volleyball. All right, Mike, how about the starting lineups here real quick?
Yeah, quickly, our starters. First, the sophomores for Galesburg. We have number 7, Abby Price. Number 9, Parker Cash. 11, Capri Ferguson. Number 12, Kiara Kilgore. 17, Cayman Milroy. And 23, Juniper Schwartzman. And libero is number 8, Avery Wolf. For the Irish, we've got number 5, Jane Gears as our setter. Number 6, Sophie Shadid. 10, Gabby Trad. 13, Elizabeth Hanley. 18, Mia Corey. Our libero is number 2, Mary Breitbach.
I think we might have had a change in there somewhere, Mike. We'll get to that when we're
on the Irish side. It looks like
it doesn't look like Miss Trad is out there, is she? Elizabeth Hanley is out there, number 13. Oh no, we had an Elizabeth. Said, all right, we'll get to it. Maybe my old eyes.
I wonder if Gabby or if Gabby wasn't introduced, maybe, and then the libero came. I'm not sure, but on the floor we do have number 12, Katie Brook. I did not get Katie in there, so maybe that was
it there. Yeah,
that was it. So I think we got everybody accounted for.
All right, Galesburg started the serving here. We have a very long point going. We appreciate them doing that while we try to fix our mix-up, not anybody else's. The Irish are going to get a chance here. They get a
nice
free ball
recovery.
over.
Avery Wolf, just nice hustle play for the Streaks.
And we get a tip over by Sophie Shadid, or by Jane Gears, sorry. Number 5, not number 6. Give the Irish the first point of this first set of our second match. Irish now will be serving 1-0. Sophie Shadid will be coming out. Sarah Wirtz will be coming in. Play across the front. Hopefully for a bunch of points. All right,
Jane does a nice job serving. She's very consistent, and I don't want to put the free throw jinx on that I do. What a great block up front by Mia Corey.
Absolutely. Giving the Irish their second point of the game. Irish are serving 2-0. You said Jane put a nice serve on there. Really put Galesburg back on her heels.
That's what Jane is able to do. She's that nice play by the libero to make a nice pass, get things started. But Jane can create that where you can't get that first pass.
Oh, they get a hit in there for Katie Brook. Freshman comes in still nice and warm from that excellent freshman victory here a few minutes ago, giving the Irish a 3-0 lead.
Very nice hit there.
It was. We'd said her first couple swings were off in the freshman game, and then she warmed up and found the range, and she still has it here for this first set of the JV match. All right, the Irish get the serve in again from Jane Gears, up 3-0. Get a very nice hit, but a block. Pops it up for the Irish. Going to get another swing here from Katie Brook. Galesburg deals with it. They just get a push over, though. Elizabeth Hanley with a back row attack, rolls it over. You get number 11. Takes a very healthy swing at it. And that's Capri Ferguson, but it goes long.
Yeah, we were watching Ferguson pregame, and she gets a good swing. A lot of the Galesburg girls do, but I think as long as we continue these deep serves, of course, the libero, Avery Wolf, has done a really nice job of getting that first pass in a good spot for him. But
the Irish get a tip at the net there, get it back up. Gonna get another swing. Well, we're just going to put it over, and it goes out for a side out for the Streaks, giving them their first point of the game. They'll now be serving 1-4. Number 17, Cayman Milroy. be serving number 1, Mia Carlson, in for the Silver Streaks, for the Streaks. The Irish get a nice hit from Sarah Wirtz, but it goes about 3 feet long. It's Sarah's first swing of the game. Not uncommon for that to happen.
Yeah, good swing. Just needed to snap it down a little bit more. I see we're without Casey Rogers tonight. I saw Casey in street clothes, and Casey, very good freshman player that helps both the freshman and the sophomore teams.
Is that still her knee injury?
It must be. It must be. I think she tried playing the other night, and maybe just aggravated. And
all right, Galesburg gets a block there. Katie Brook gets under it, but can't keep it on the court. Now Galesburg is reeled off the last 3 points to bring them serving down just 3-4. That's a nice, flat, hard serve. What I used to call a heavy serve.
Yeah. Hard to get a good hit on that, isn't it?
It is.
Nice play by.
Yep. He couldn't get a swing. Number 11.
Ferguson again.
Yeah, Capri Ferguson couldn't get a swing, so she pushed a nice 2-hand pass over. And did it with her eyes open and her head up and found this spot. All right, we have a brand new ball game here, 4-4.
Is it 4 or 5? For some reason I'm thinking
I think it's 4-4.
Is it okay?
The score's right.
Okay.
Of course, you know me with my math.
Nice block, just couldn't get to it.
Spoke it into being there. But now it's 5-4.
They are, Galesburg's attacking really well.
Yeah, they're using both sides of the court. They're attacking from the left outside and the right outside.
But kind of what we had going with Gears serving, they've got going right here with Milroy serving. Is it hard to get that good first pass? What a beautiful play by Hanley.
That was a very nice dig. Leads to a very good swing for the Irish. Elizabeth. All right, Irish sent a free ball over. Did a very nice job rescuing that point. I think that was Jane Gears who eventually got it over. And that leads to a 6-4 Streaks lead. This is a run of 5 serves. Going on 6 here for Milroy.
Yeah, when you get that first hard serve and you can't get a real good return on that just makes it hard to set something up. I'll tell you, Felicity Olson made a nice play on that one, though.
Get a very nice swing from Felicity there, too.
Yeah.
The Irish are going to get a point out of it.
Somebody in the net.
Number 1 in the net for Galesburg, Mia Carlson. Makes the Irish,
Number 17, Becca Dawson.
as our serving team now, down 5-6. Becca Dawson's in. Becca has been serving excellently. Mia Dawson swings from the outside hitting position, tries to take it cross court, but is a little bit rambunctious with it. Sends it out wide and deep. Evens us up at 6-6. Oh, very nice serve, Becca. Irish going to get a swing here by Elizabeth Hanley, and it's
great play by Ferguson.
Great defensive play by Ferguson to get it up. Couldn't be rescued though.
Then Parker Cash came in and almost got it over, but Ferguson made a little bit of something out of what looked like it was going to be nothing.
Yeah, all that eventual goodness came out of a really nice swing from Elizabeth Hanley. Becca Dawson tries to put one short, but it ends up too short. Hits about halfway up on the net on the Irish side, leading to a 7-7 game now. All right, Parker Cash, their middle hitter, now serving. Felicity Olson.
We're over.
Oh, God.
Felicity couldn't quite stay back.
Yeah, went under the net. The set was really close to the net. She was doing what she's supposed to do, concentrate on getting the ball over first and then worry about what the rest of your body's going to do. Just took her under. We have 8-7 here. Parker Cash serving again. Good pass up by Becca. Get another nice roll shot from Elizabeth Hanley, and it leads to an overpass, giving the Irish the point. Get the serve back, tied up 8-8.
Kind of the way the freshmen look. These look like two pretty evenly matched teams here. So this is
thinking the same thing. Gabby Trad back in.
Should be enjoyable.
Mary Breitbach. Good things usually happen when Mary's involved.
Mary's just very consistent, just like her tennis serve.
Yeah, that's a metronome. All right, the Irish, Elizabeth Hanley hits it off the block, and it falls on the Galesburg side. They couldn't get it back up, leading to a 1-point Irish lead. Elizabeth has really put her imprint on the game here in the last 3 or 4 points. Mary Brett Black back to serve again. Irish serving 9-8. Irish get a free one. Mary Brett Black pops it up. Gabby
Good play
Trad.
by Trad and great body control.
Yeah, she rescues a below average set there. Managed to stay out of the net, stay out from underneath the net. Get it over for a 2-point Irish lead. Very nice swing from the girl we were paying attention to in the warm-ups because she just looked like an athlete. Juniper Schwartzman.
She got a good swing on that one, didn't she?
She did. They play her as a middle hitter, but they'll probably move her all over the place. She was swinging a little bit from the outside there. They get a very deep serve, but it goes out, not by much. Todd Killian calls it out, and the referees agree with him. That's Coach Todd Killian. So the Irish have an 11-9 lead. Sophie Shadid serving. The Irish try to build on this 2-point lead. Oh, you know what? That serve didn't look like much, but it's probably moving a little bit more than we can see here from the side.
You know, some kids just got a natural. It's kind of like, I think somebody throwing a baseball. It's got a natural spin, natural movement to it. They got some kind of spin on it that makes it really hard to get a good return. Just kind of some funny spin. That was a nice pass by Ferguson there.
Yeah, she got a little bit more behind the ball that time. Elizabeth Hanley gets another swing. Elizabeth is playing a one-man game.
Elizabeth's just another one that usually good things happen.
Yeah. It's a nice roll shot deep. It's going to lead to a back row attack by number 11. And it goes
Good call,
deep.
good call.
It was Capri Ferguson. She made a nice swing. She did not miss by much, but the really nice deep roll shot from Elizabeth Hanley put them on their heels, and has led to a 4-point Irish lead, 13-9. See if Galesburg's going to get more of a traditional swing here, and they were not going to be able to get it up. Going to get 2 hits, saying that we didn't get a block. Leads to a 14-9, 5-point Irish lead.
Yeah,
and
on a nice roll here.
Yeah, and the first time out of the game called by Galesburg. First time out of the set, rather. Yeah, Irish really found a nice rhythm there those last 5 or 6 points. Good serves. Got some swings in. When we didn't get swings, we got the ball deep still. We didn't really. We were giving them free balls, but they weren't the sort of charity free balls that pop up into the very middle of the court. And we've had they've had some swings, but they've gone long. We've had the block there, so even when you don't get the block, you don't get the tip. You're still affecting the play. Yeah,
we've been, I think, very, very consistent and really about all phases of the game right now.
Yeah, we're being very active. Yeah, we're being very active. Not too many balls hitting the court for the Irish on their side. We had one service error.
One service error, and that was I think Becca trying to place it one place where.
It was Becca after 2 or 3 of her normally excellent serves. She was trying to throw a changeup. All right, Sophie Shadid back. Sophie's on a nice little 3-point run here herself. These little mini runs are so important. All right, Schwartzman, they set her right there in the middle, but
that was a nice bump set. And,
it was.
And set her up pretty well, and she just got a little mistimed or mishit.
Yep, got it right into the tape, giving the Irish a 6-point lead. Sophie Shadid tries to do what we just talked about Becca Dawson trying to do, trying to put one a little bit short there to show them a different look. Ends up in just about the exact same spot where Becca's service error hit. Gives a side out to the Streaks, who now bring in their setter, number 7, Abby Price.
Abby's listed as 4 feet, 11 inches tall. Look at that serve.
Oh, another very nice hit from that left side by Elizabeth Hanley. Leads to a passing mistake by the Streaks. They couldn't get the ball up.
And Elizabeth, again, being one of those that didn't really get any volleyball preseason because she went right from basketball to volleyball. So she just keeps getting better every time you watch her play.
Yeah, it's too bad there aren't any athletes in that family. All right, Katie Brooke, nice hit. Has to be dealt with by the libero.
Nice
hit.
hit.
There you go. A very nice hit.
That
Number
was
12,
big time.
Kiera Kilgore.
Kilgore's the one freshman playing on this sophomore team for Galesburg, and I see why she's moved up. She's had a couple of tough hits so far this game, but she just showed there what she's capable of doing.
Yeah, that was
pretty impressive.
Nothing that could be done. Schwartzman, number 23, back to serve for the Streaks, and they're serving down 5.
Nice serve. What a great play back there by Shadid.
It was. There was some hesitancy there. She reacted better than anybody else. Right there, earn a free ball out of it. They're going to get a hit from Katie Brooke. Well, we're going to get 2 hits. Only going to call the
that
first
a block,
one a block.
I guess,
She was pretty far off the net for a block.
Yeah,
but
I think she knows she got away with one.
Yeah. She put her hands to her face. She's honest. It ends up being a Galesburg point, though. Schwartzman gets another serve, and she puts in a bullet straight down the left. The Irish's left sideline.
Another good hit.
Another good hit there. Kiera Kilgore seems to be finding the range, getting warmed up, getting loose. See any reason why they shouldn't keep setting her right now?
Yeah, she's got the hot hand right now.
16-13 now, the Irish lead.
Coach Killian's calling a timeout. Just get us a little together here.
Yep. Just tell them to, all right, let's be expecting some hard serves. It looks like they're trying to serve the lines here instead of serving down the middle, which is smart. You know, they were down, what, it was 16-10, 16-9 at one point before they got the side out.
Yeah. So they've kind of regrouped. They found a hot hand in Kilgore, and you know they've made, you know, talking about Galesburg, they've made good plays. They just have had some hitting errors that.
Yeah.
As a coach, you really can't get too critical of that. If you're doing everything right, you're just maybe not finishing up the right way.
Nope. The ball is finishing on the your opponent's side of the net. You're okay with that.
Thanks. Randy Marchand just trying to fatten us up here?
Probably.
Yeah.
He has probably never seen me in profile, apparently. he would know that wasn't necessary. Another good serve there from Schwartzman. And Katie Brooke puts one down.
There we go.
Very nice job.
We needed that.
Yep.
It ended up being a good timeout on the part of Coach Killian, and we responded.
Yeah. Katie had a nice placement there. Schwartzman got under it, but couldn't keep it on the court. It went shanked off to the side. So the Irish, Mackenzie Heffron in to serve. Irish force a pushover, and they get a pushover themselves. Sophie Shadid, her overhead
almost
pass.
got a little confused on where she wanted to go with that. Kind of a little bit that way, but
caught between wanting to have an overhand pass and then just push it over and get the point restarted.
That's okay. Sophie does enough good things. We'll let her.
Yeah.
Let her have a few mistakes here, right?
You know what Todd said. It's a game of mistakes.
It is.
Score doesn't happen if mistakes don't happen. So nothing wrong with that. The Irish get a swing from Mia Corey. And they're going to give it to the Irish. They were into the net. Have Galesburg into the net. It says number 4 was into the net, it looked like. Or number 9.
Had to be 9.
Number 9. He put up 4, maybe he put up 5, but I didn't see it first. All right. It all came from just a violent swing, though, from Mia Corey.
Yeah, and Mia's another one that's just gotten more confidence as things have gone along, and her swings have been better.
Yeah, she seems to.
We're in another good spot here to put one down.
Yeah, Mia gets another good swing there. You know something I've noticed about Mia, she seems to understand the traffic around her a lot better now here at the end of the season, and doesn't get caught up, doesn't running into people or having to hesitate. There's a
nice
fine
recovery
example of it right there. She knew exactly where she was. There's the end of the net again. Oh, they're going to call it on the Irish.
That's the benefit of coaching kids that are smart, and that's what our volleyball program is full of, smart kids. When you're good student, you can't. I've always said you can't just kind of go through your day and then try to turn it on for sports after school. You've got to be on top of your game during school,
Yep.
practice, games,
Yep.
everything. And these kids are. They're good
Yep,
students.
yes. You have to
and
wake
that
up.
carries over.
You have to wake up knowing it's game day.
Yeah,
It's
and you
game
just
day from 6 a.m. or 7:59 a.m. whenever
Yeah,
most
and
of the
you
kids
just-
wake up.
yeah, everything you do during the school day, every day,
Yep, has to be
determines
geared towards
what
it. Yep.
you're like. Yeah.
All right, the Irish have lost the script here a little bit, though. It's 18-70. They still have a 1-point lead, but they haven't really been able to mount an attack here the last couple of points. It's number 17.
Well, that was a good serve, but nice
Cayman
return.
Mulroy.
by-
The Irish got an overset. Leads to the tying point being scored. Well, this is the
Another timeout.
second very nice run to number 17, Cameron Milroy.
Yeah,
Cayman
she's-
Milroy has had in this set.
Another great name. Love that
Yes,
name, Cayman.
absolutely. So it's 18-18. We have a mini game now here to 5. Irish use their last time out of this set. Coach Killian, less to settle them down. I think more to get them some strategy in here. Maybe try to do something different. The big heavy serves off to the away from the middle seem to be giving us a little bit of trouble getting that first pass up.
Yeah, if your first pass is off, that just dictates everything. And I've looking at the replays there. We've had about 3 in a row that have been a little bit off, and that's attributed to good serving.
Yeah.
As much as it is, an error on the defense.
Yeah.
That's just really good serving.
That's
Another good serve.
yeah.
Now that's Elizabeth Hanley made a nice play there.
They got a good swing out of it by Katie Brook. Dealt with by Galesburg. Now the Irish get a back row attack from Elizabeth Hanley.
That may
Elizabeth
drop.
Puts it down.
Elizabeth almost like she throws a change up when she goes up and hits sometimes. She takes that big swing,
Yep.
and the ball finds the spot.
That ballooned right exactly where the Irish needed, giving the Irish it's a winner. Giving the Irish a 1-point lead. Becca Dawson back in to serve. This is couldn't handpick somebody better probably to do this right now. This critical junction of the game, and they have Dawson in there. And she makes a nice pass too. Leads to a good set. We're going to get a good swing out of this by Elizabeth. Dealt with by Galesburg this time, except the hit goes out of bounds, giving the Irish a 2-point lead, getting to that all-important first team to 20.
And Becca Dawson's another one. Early in the season, she was put in primarily to serve because we've seen her serves have been good, but her overall game has just she's just really a factor.
But she was great serve there, service winner for Becca there.
Yeah,
nice of her to do that as we're talking her up. Really appreciate her being part of the broadcast team that
that's
way,
right.
leading to a 21-18 lead and the last time out for Galesburg here.
But Becca's been one of those that's kind of like okay, go ahead and try to take me out. You can't because I'm too valuable when I'm on the floor, and she has done that. And love to see that with kids. They know what they're capable of doing, and they do it very well.
After she first came in, put the first serve in, then she made the first pass when the ball bounced back over. The Irish got a swing out of it, and it led to a hitting error eventually by Galesburg. The Irish now with a 3-point lead. Only need 4 more points to win this first set of this JV match. We're in a good spot, and it can disappear very quickly.
Yeah, you always like to be the first one to
volleyball.
20, but the difference is you got to get to 25 first to win this thing.
Apparently 0 and 5 are not the same number.
That's right.
That's why I was in high school for 6 years. All right, they tried to do a back set there, Galesburg, and the timing was just off. Number 9
forced Cash to go to her offhand, and
she did a very nice job of trying to.
Yeah, she almost got it there.
Yeah, but the Irish take a 4-point lead here with Becca Dawson still serving. Throws another just beautiful ball in. It's going to lead to a free ball for the Irish. Irish are going to get a swing here by Hanley. We get an overpass. Oh, it is
nice
saved
recovery
by number 9, Parker Cash there. That's twice now she's had to use her left hand. Well, the Irish are in control at this point, but just haven't been able to put it away.
There we go.
Put it away
Boy,
there.
that was a nice hit by
Felicity
Olsen.
Just
She's just kind of one of those that's quiet on the floor, then boom, she hits you hard.
That was struck with some vigor. Right through the hands of the defender. Get a touch on it, get 2 touches on it actually. Maybe 3, because it might have hit her scalp too as it went by.
Yeah, it went through a lot of people.
All right, 23-18. Irish now have a 5-point lead.
Galesburg just trying to break the rhythm with a sub this time.
Yeah, a little sub timeout. And Becca Dawson's serves are as hard to handle as Cayman Milroy's were just a little bit earlier here. They've led to the Irish having a set point here in the first game of this JV match. Becca sends one there. Oh.
I couldn't tell where that one went. I'd like to see that one again.
Yep, they said it was down. We're going to call this an ace to win the match. Oh, it's definitely in.
Yeah, that
definitely
was
in. So Becca, as we talk
it
up
looked
her
like
serving.
It looked like it was sailing out, and then it just kind of dropped.
As we talk up her serving, I think she serves 7 straight to end the match and uses an ace for the very final point. I wonder if she's always that cooperative.
Well, generally, I'm the one that I talk about what a great free throw shooter is. Somebody is, and
Yeah.
they miss the next one. So I'm usually pretty good at jinxing people, but
Apparently
Becca made us look pretty good
she's
there.
such a good server that she's jinx-proof. All right. Well, that was tied 18-18, and then the Irish ended up winning 25-18.
Yeah, 18-18 on when Coach called the timeout.
Yeah, and we didn't. Yeah, we stumbled to an 18-18 draw at that point, like that. Coach called the timeout. Don't know what he told them. He should probably tell them that again. But the Irish came out and really did well. It helped having Becca serving. But
yeah, it makes you a lot better coach when your players perform, doesn't it?
It does.
Was it Yogi Berra? They said, what makes a good manager? And his answer was good players.
Good players,
It
yes.
certainly helps.
All right, the Irish will have clock is stopped here. I don't think there's any reason for it. It's just we'll start it up again here. We'll have our normal sort of 3 minutes.
I think you just noticed it was off.
Yeah, it's a highly unreliable family where that stuff comes
Yeah,
from.
who is that guy?
We don't know. Don't talk too loud. You don't want to get sued.
Yeah, he's got the law on his side.
He does have the law on his side. All right, it's be a good time to mention again our sponsors for volleyball. The board is coming up here. You'll see Dries Brothers Plumbing, Country Financial, Jim Carlson, Entire Home Improvement for Jared Burkhart, Country Financial for Megan Havlicek, PND Boosters, Pipco Companies, OSF Healthcare, Jason Becker, and the Gears family. Look at the Gears family. Thank all of them for their support of Irish volleyball and the Irish live stream, particularly Dries Brothers and OSF Pediatrics, Jason Becker, our main sponsors. Could not do it without you. Love doing it with you.
Yeah, these sponsors have made it possible to do what we're able to do, and I like when visiting teams come in and they see our setup here and the job that Mike Bear and Brian Simmons have done setting everything up, and the camera work and our monitor, and people come in and they're just very complimentary. And
I was talking to somebody yesterday who was just complimenting the actual quality of the broadcast, not the audio quality.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it was not. They were talking about, they were comparing us to a couple bigger schools in the area. I'm not going to name them, who say they just put a camera up and it just stays in one position the whole time and it doesn't follow the action, and it looks kind of like the old coaching film would have looked like 30, 40 years ago when you and I were playing and starting to coach. That's just sort of grainy white, black and white, that looked like Abraham Zapruder maybe had a hand in filming it.
And I like what I like here as much as any. I mean, one, we had a clear picture. You know, we got kids that are doing the camera and they're doing a great job, you know, all the way through. And then the fact that we have the score and volleyball, which is nice, is you also have the actual scoreboard in the picture a lot of the time. But we have the score, and you can tell, you know, that we're up one set, and we did that all through basketball. We had a score. We did that we do it through football. We have the score up all the time, and that's one of the frustrating things when some people don't have the equipment, and it's nobody's fault. People don't give this stuff away. It costs money, and Mike Bear was able to secure this, and like I said, he and Brian have worked through all these little glitches to get things to where we have everything on screen like this. So this, it makes the two of us who are amateur at best.
We are two of the biggest glitches they have to work through.
Yeah, it makes our job so much easier because we're going to miss some things. This monitor, the instant replay, and we can't have that without our sponsors that are able to letting us do that. and the quality of work in our tech department. I shouldn't forget to include Aaron Cunningham in there as well, because Aaron is such a big part of this.
Man behind the curtain. All right, the Irish looking to build on the momentum of that terrific end to that first set, ending it with a 7-0 run to win 25-18. And the Irish get to serve here for the second set of this match. And it's Jane Gears, number 5, starting us off.
Beautiful set.
And they get a nice swing out of it.
Yeah, you get a nice set like that, you're going to
put it deep into the left corner.
Yeah, that was.
They earned the first point, Galesburg. Now Galesburg will be serving 1-0.
That was kind of textbook on how you do it right there on Galesburg's part.
Yep. Kira Kilgore, the big middle hitter, is now serving. The Irish aren't going to get a swing, but they do.
This, I was going to say, this is always a trouble. When I see Ferguson going up, she
was loading up.
She'll take a good swing.
Put it pretty low into the net, though. I think the ball dropped a little quicker than she was thinking. Well, it's 1-1. Now Becca Dawson. And we will not talk about how well she serves, so we do not jinx her this game. But she put a nice one in.
Yes, she did.
She did. I'm sorry, I can't help it. And the
Irish
Irish
follows it up with a passing error that ends up being a point.
That's right. 2-1.
Becca knows, when you're hot, right? Just keep it going.
Becca's family will be buying lottery tickets on the way home. She is the Powerball magnet. Oh. They're going to call it on the line. There's another ace, her second of the game, or her second of the match.
Let's see where that one went.
3-1.
Hard to tell. I got blocked
here, yep.
Not to mention I can't see much anyway.
There's not much complaint from that side of the rotation.
And nobody had a better look at that than the up official anyway.
All right.
Another great swing and a great spot.
Very nice swing by Cayman Milroy.
Milroy's a good player.
Yeah.
She had a nice serving run last game, and looks like she's back getting ready to serve again. Yeah. And she just does a lot of nice things for them.
She probably served on 9 or 10 of their 18 points. All right, she's serving now down 2-3 here in the second set of this match.
Well, that's a hard serve and a really nice play by Mary Breitbach to get that serve back.
All right, they don't get a
swing
break
out
here.
Of the
deal. Mary Breitbach, a nice bump set. We get Felicity Olsen got it over. We get that. There's that swing we were looking for.
Yeah, she's
from Capri Ferguson.
She will obviously, she's sophomore in high school. They're going to make some hitting mistakes and hit some errors, but when she gets up and times it right, she really hits it well.
Those errors are not hurting her enthusiasm. She's
no.
coiled spring waiting to do that.
Yeah.
They get a service winner from Milroy.
I'll tell you this, every time Milroy serves, they get on a little bit of a run here for whatever reason. And part of it is she's a good server, but I don't know if it's just a good rotation for them when she's on there, but they seem to get a little run going when she's serving.
Well, our girls know that too, and maybe it makes them a little more anxious. Trying to get that first good pass in. Mary does a good job there.
It's a nice set from a bump set from over your head.
Irish get the block from Mia Corey. Very nicely done. Then Mia pops it back over. All right, nobody's getting in system here. Everybody's out. And Elizabeth Hanley puts it into the net. Got a swing. Put it in the net, though, leading to a 5-3 Galesburg lead. Well, that young lady, Milroy, back serving again. And Felicity Olsen gets a good shot down. Forces.
Nice hit.
Oh, nice.
Great play by Becca.
A very nice dig. Good pass by Becca. And that leads
to
a win. Elizabeth gets the ball over. And it cannot be handled on the first touch by Galesburg. And a side out for the Irish. They're now serving down 4-5. Libero Mary Breitbach back to serve.
And again, Elizabeth can have one error, and it just does not bother her. She just comes back and makes the next play. That's just.
All right. The Irish get a service winner there for Mary Breitbach. She found the donut hole there. The Galesburg receiver there was on her heels. Mary drops it
beautiful.
in. Oh, You could see that.
That's that spot they've been trying to hit a couple different times tonight. Mary found it.
That was inevitable from the moment it left her hand. We had a really good look at that. Mary just drops it right in. Another ace. 6-5 now. The Irish gain the lead here on Bright Box serve. So she has a store for us now. We get an overpass. Clips the net. Can't be dealt with on the rebound. And it's a 7-5 Irish lead. Right box throws another short one in. It is an inch short. I like the variety there, mixing it up. Not letting them know where it's coming, not letting them get comfortable. Leaves her side out though. Parker Cash now for the streak serving. Down one. Elizabeth Hanley goes to her knees, and the Irish cannot get it up. Going to get a lift. Lift on the second ball there. Even in the game up at 7.
Good effort, though.
Yeah, that was a good serve.
Oh, yeah.
Parker Cash is an excellent server. She puts one wide. Tried to sneak one in there into the vacated spot where the Irish were moving in the rotation there. A smart serve, just quite wasn't executed to perfection. Leads to an 8-7 Irish lead. Ellen Dahlquist, number 4, in the serve. She does a little bit of a jump serve, but it hits the tape, bounds back onto the Irish side. 8-8. Capri Ferguson, good to see her in the back row finally.
Yeah.
So she can't swing with quite the danger. The Irish get a ball over. Gonna get a swing from Schwartzman. It's off just a little bit. Elizabeth Hanley rolls it over. Schwartzman
Another good hit by Schwartzman.
tries again, but it's about 5 feet long. Leading to the Irish to take that 1-point lead again. Katie Brooks subs in. Becca Dawson takes a well-earned rest. Elizabeth Hanley back to serve. Elizabeth puts one deep. Gonna get a back row. They're still setting Ferguson, but it's from the back row now. Sophie Trad, or Gabby Trad, sorry.
Very nice
Her
play
sister
by
down there.
Dahlquist getting to that on the dig, but we just couldn't quite get the hit. But I like the effort. I like where she went with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely where she was trying to place it. Just a little bit outside. Even just up at 9 here. Neither team can get any daylight between them. Nice pass up by Ellen Dahlquist. We're going to get a swing from Katie Brook. Goes into the net, leading to a 10-9 Galesburg Streets lead. Number 7, Abby Price. The size of her arm does not have anything to do with the size of her swing. She put that one in deep. It kind of fooled the Irish.
Yeah, she's just, I mean, you know,
That thing dropped about 2
kind of
feet.
like when you look at, Dahlquist, same way, just, not very big, but, man, they had powerful serves.
Puts that one deep again. Dealt with this time by Dahlquist. Going to get a swing out of it from Gabby Trad. And we have someone in the net.
20, looks like 23.
Yeah,
She was
Schwartzman in the net.
kind of beating herself up a little bit there, but
Leading to a side out. Or leading to the point for the Irish. Now up, or down 1, 10-11. You're going to have Mackenzie Heffron in to serve.
yeah, McKenzie's had a good season serving the ball for us.
She's getting her chance here in a very tight ball game. Only 1 point separating the Irish and the Streaks.
It's kind of how the first set went.
Yep.
And
Irish get a block there, leading to a swing for them from Katie Brook. Getting another swing for Schwartzman. She just kind of has to push it over, though. And get a back row attack here from Elizabeth Hanley. Goes into the net. The block was there. Probably would have dealt with it anyway. That is a 12-10 lead now for Galesburg. Schwartzman going back to serve.
Serving for Galesburg, number 23, Jennifer Schwartzman.
Sophie Shadid back into the game. Elizabeth Hanley takes a back row hit, gets it over. There's a deep hit. Elizabeth chooses to play it. Never be sure. Katie Brook.
A little hesitant on her swing there.
Yeah, I'm not sure she quite knew what she was going to do there. Ends up going in the ends up going to the net, leading to a timeout for Coach Killian's JV Irish. They're down 13-10.
Yeah, this is a big point here in the game. You don't want to get too far behind.
No.
Galesburg's had fewer hitting errors than they did in the first set, and I'm not sure if we thought that's kind of how the night's going to go. You know, the way the first one went.
Sometimes,
but I think Galesburg is a little better than what they showed us in that first set.
But really, they just had that one stretch at the end. It was tied 18-18, and they lost the last 7 points. Other than that, it was a razor-thin margin between the teams. I suspect this one will be too. But the Irish need to blunt this run right here. You really can't afford to get down 5, 6, 7 points.
No.
You know, all of a sudden you're looking at having to score 3 points to their 1 just to get yourself back into the game. All right, well, Juniper Schwartzman will continue her good serving run here. Galesburg up 3, 13-10.
See if we can take advantage of that timeout and swing a little bit of that momentum our way.
Well, we get a good pass up. We get a good set.
Everything right, just couldn't get the hit over.
Nope, couldn't get the hit over. Mia got a good swing on it, but it hits the tape. 14-10. Schwartzman still serving for the Streaks.
And we got a little bit of a break there.
I'm not going to say I was hoping for that, but I'm not sad to see it. Schwartzman.
Yeah, I never want to see
a little bad contact on.
Never want to see that,
serve.
but it just didn't sound good.
No, it sounded like it sort of got it in the. Maybe her fingers got in the way or something like that. But service error leading to a point for the Irish.
Now we got Gears serving, and that's, like we've said before, usually a good thing.
Balls have to tap it over. We get a little bit of an overpass there. What are they going to call?
Somebody
going to call 4 hits. Say they didn't.
Oh, it didn't.
Didn't have a block. Didn't have a tip there. I don't think it was 4 hits, to be honest with you.
Let's see if we can see it again. Let's look. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, was that it?
It was 3. After looking at the replay, got to admit that was the right call, and you want to make sure, whether the call goes your way or not, you want to make sure it's the right call.
Yep, reserve. He's here to surprise in our voice. I thought he was going to say somebody was in the net or something like that when he said 4
I thought
hits,
I thought it was in the net. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the right call.
And when he signaled 4, I thought, was it number 4 that did it?
Yep. Here's the right call. I'm going to get the reserve. So it's 11 serving 14 here. Trying to get a vigorous hit from there. Libero there in the back row. Caught the tape, didn't go over, but I was a little surprised at her her enthusiasm there. I like it. All right, now the Irish get that point here on Jane's serve, 12-14. Jane throws in
that little
Irish
short.
Good luck with that one.
It's kind of like the EFS pitch in baseball. You every now and then you just throw it at them.
It can the few times we've got it over, we've tried it about 6 times. It's got over about 4 times.
Yep.
Each of those times it has sort of discombobulated their system. The Irish now serving 13-14, and it is 14-14. We get a ace from Jane Gears.
Yeah, I think the way Jane serves, I would just say, Jane, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because she's very good at it.
That would be Mike Plunkett's tutorial video coming out soon. If you're doing something good, keep doing it.
Just keep doing it.
It'll be available in the lobby, $19.99. You get a signed copy.
And I will sign them if they want.
Absolutely. All right. Got a few swings here. Oh, very nice up by Elizabeth Breitbach. Leads to a ball being hit out by Galesburg and leads to a 1-point win. 1-point lead for the Irish. Up 15-14. Jane Gears continuing an excellent serving streak here. With a
Ooh,
nice
nice
swing,
hit,
but
nice.
Dealt with very nicely by
Nice
Jane.
pass.
The Irish can't get a proper swing on it though. They'll tie the game up at 15-15, leading to that all-important game to 10 now.
Got a barn burner here, just like the last
yeah.
one, 18-18. And
It will get here quick. 25 will get here quick now that we're tied at 15. They do a back set. Trying to get
great spot.
You know, Katie was having some trouble hitting from that left side. They swung her back to the right side there with a nice back set from Jane, and she put it down into the open spot. Very well done by Katie Brooke. Done by the whole thing. That was run well. Started with a good pass.
That tends to be the key, doesn't it?
Yep. Now we get Becca Dawson, and she always shows up at the right time in this match. The Irish, that would be.
Oh, good effort. Can include about 3 or 4 players on Galesburg for that one.
Yep, none of them gave up. And it leads to an Irish overhit.
Oh, they thought it was deflected. I have a hard time seeing.
Yeah, I didn't.
Let's look and see.
It's tough for us to hear. I didn't see it make that jump.
Nope, I think it was over the fingers. I don't think it was there.
Went about 6 inches out. The Irish are up now 17-15, 18-15.
There's Becca doing her thing.
Becca Dawson trying to destroy rotator cuffs on the other
team. So, my
there.
advice here is whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Don't
give up too much
stuff
away.
If it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
There's nothing broke about Becca Dawson's serving acumen this match.
Yeah.
Irish now up 18-15, forcing a timeout from Galesburg.
I don't think they're going to try any tricky stuff with Becca now. I think it's going to continue to just be what she does the best, and that's a good hard serve.
Well, and it puts the receivers in. I'm not saying they're afraid, but it puts them. It ups their level of anxiety knowing that somebody's serving this well. It could come to any of you, and you're going to have to deal with it.
And it's going to come with some velocity on it, which you're going to. Most of the time you're able to make a pass on it, but how accurate is that pass going to be?
Yeah, sometimes you're just happy to pop it up in the air.
Exactly.
You're not even thinking about the direction it's supposed to go, and that throws you out of your system. All right, but the Irish are in their system now, and the system is working well with number 17, Becca Dawson, serving for the Irish. Irish up 3, have the first victory in the first set, going for the sweep and the match victory here in the second set. Irish get a good block out of this.
That block was needed.
Yep. Capri Ferguson with another nice hit. I'm going to see if they're going to get it to her again. No, they go to the middle this time for Cash. Give Mia Corey. It's a ball that was difficult to deal with.
Yeah,
that'll be 4 hits.
4.
That's the 4 hits when you're actually used for. 19-15 Irish. I was a little lucky to win that point. That was a scramble the entire way.
Yeah, that was both teams really competed there.
It was a true 50-50 point. Becca throws another rocket into the left corner. 20-15 Irish.
What do we say? If it ain't broke, just let her go.
Galesburg uses their final timeout. Yeah, why not? You just can't have Becca
if they can't hit your fastball, don't throw them a curve.
Reminder, after this match, the varsity match will come and we'll have our senior night festivities here. The Irish have an excellent crew of 7 seniors. We hope you were here for our freshman game during the first set when we got to talk to all 7 of them for a minute or two. The highlight of my day, I don't know about you, Mike, what you've been doing the rest of the day, but talking to those 7 girls was the highlight of my day.
Yeah, I've been home with the dogs all day as I'm teaching my classes, and everybody else in my family's gone. So yeah, they're a lot more responsive than the dogs.
All right. Well, with you gone, this has to be the highlight of the dogs today too. Now they've got you out of the house.
Well, my wife's home now, so they're happy about that.
Happy. They lost you
right.
and picked up your wife. I think everybody would agree that's a good exchange.
For the dogs.
For the dogs.
Yep.
All right, the Irish up 20-15. Becca Dawson continuing.
Just another tremendous
serving. Yeah, you can just see the hesitation on the receivers. But they did get a good pass up.
They did everything
get the
right
ball
there.
Over like that. Elizabeth Hanley puts one down. 21-15 now. I think Becca's serving is giving confidence to this whole squad out there.
It is.
Everybody is now, I don't know what the word would be. Their eyes are a little bit brighter. They're just playing with confidence. All right, Irish up 6 now. Becca puts another deep one. These are all. None of these are going to be going out either. If they let these go,
and they're ones that you're not
down.
sure whether you should hit them or not because. But you're right. They're all gonna hit.
They're all gonna come down.
Oh, that's a good set.
Oh, Jane Gears goes to the ground, and Elizabeth Hanley rescues it. Tremendous athletic play by both Jane Gears and then Elizabeth Hanley. That's exactly what I was talking about. They believe. We're going on another 7-point run like we did the end of the last game. We've done it now and got us within 3 points of a match.
Yep, that did not hit anybody, just hit the net, didn't it?
Yep, you can say it was not a block. 23-15, 8-point lead. And Becca Dawson back there in her familiar spot where she'll be getting her mail. She spent so much time back there.
Boy, another
and
tough
she gets
one.
a safe. She gets an ace. Couldn't be handled, shanked off to the right side. Irish now have match point, up 24-15. Becca does it again. They get a swing and a good block.
Oh, man, nice play. You almost feel like Becca could just do this all night. And that's it.
At least Elizabeth Hanley putting one down in the left corner. Match, go the Irish 2-0. That is a 2-0 run for the freshmen and the JV now, giving the Irish that program victory you're always happy for, and giving us the opportunity for a whole sweep. Boy, that's about the best serving run in a match I've seen in a long time watching volleyball. I don't care what level you're talking about.
I think she could have gone 10 more.
She's got to feel good about herself. I think the whole team should carry her into the locker room and ice her shoulder immediately, though. I'm sad the season's coming to the end now because she found something in these last few sets.
Yeah. She's been a tough serve to return all year, and then just the rest of her game has just gotten so much better too.
Yeah.
Or she's playing with more confidence.
Yeah.
Let me put
she
it
made
that
some
way.
very nice passes today too.
She's just a good volleyball player, not just a.
All right, we're going to be wrapping it up here. Senior night festivities are going to be coming up very soon. You'll get to see those. I don't know how much of those you'll hear from us. It's very hard for you to hear just the PA announcer over the thing, and we're not going to repeat everything they say. That would be kind of tedious. But we'll be talking about our seniors throughout this match, and we'll be back for the start of the Irish Streaks varsity match here in about, I would say 10 to 15 minutes. All right? Hopefully you're watching that at that time. We'll talk to you in about 10 or 15 minutes.